But first, I'd like to take a few moments to reflect on this weekend's gospel account. You know, we are at the midpoint of September right now, and the summer, for some, maybe unfortunately, is beginning to wind down, and for others, fall, fortunately, is right before us. And it always occurs to me at these seasonal changes that this is such a great time to reflect back for a moment on what has happened over the past few months and to look forward to the new days ahead. These seasonal changes that come every year give us all the opportunity to take stock and to challenge ourselves in new ways to make the season ahead all the more enriching and productive for us all. I always see this time of year as a new beginning. The beginning of the school year, for instance, marks a special time when there is excitement and promise for what lies ahead. And I trace it back to whether I was a student or when I served as a chaplain. I would always look forward to this new time of year because it was always a time to put things in the past behind me and to focus on the new challenges and to strive for new success. For us as Christians, when the need presents itself, we also have a wonderful opportunity before us to embrace new beginnings as well. The change of seasons can be a time for some to put old ways of life behind, walk away from past mistakes and wrong turns taken, and begin anew. Jesus offers us that opportunity every single day of our lives. He gives us the chance to begin and to begin again, and to not let those things that have weighed us down hold us back from becoming the person God has created us to be. Friends, in the grand scheme of things, the only thing that can keep us away from this type of change in our lives, really, when we think about it, is ourselves. And we all know it, don't we? We can be stubborn at times. We can be unforgiving of not only those around us, but we can also be unforgiving of ourselves at times as well. We can allow ourselves to wallow in self-pity and to feel that nothing could ever change me from the old ways of life. How wrong that person is who sees life through those lenses. How sad a life can be for that person who was unwilling to seek a new beginning and to embrace all of the blessings, all of the forgiveness, all of the love that God presents to that person. It's so important that we see God's merciful love as always there for the taking, and that the way to a new beginning is a recognition that we need to change in our lives. We need to embrace a new path. And for the Christian, for the Catholic particularly, that new beginning is achieved through the sacrament of reconciliation or penance. It is only there that the burdens that hold us back can be lifted from our shoulders. It is only there that we can feel the healing effects of God's merciful love in a way that restores us to a relationship with Him. Any burdens, any shames are taken away from us through God's loving forgiveness. Yet how sad it is when we see those who squander the opportunity to begin again. How sad it is to see people who think that, well, perhaps I'm beyond God's forgiveness. How sad it is to see those who think that, well, maybe I'm not redeemable. Friends, Jesus came to save us all. And the cross stands as a sign of new life in the face of death. The cross is a beacon summoning us to those new beginnings, a new life in Jesus Christ. but we need to reach out for it. We need to grasp it. We need to acknowledge those things that hold us back from experiencing the healing love that is Almighty God. We need to humbly stand before the Lord and seek his reconciling love, a love that restores and forgives no matter what we have done in the past, because God's desire, his deep desire, is for each and every one of us to be united with him forever. And so, my friends, as we embark on this new school year, as we embark on this new season of grace, may we commit to make this a season of change, a season of new beginnings in our relationship with God through his reconciling love and forgiveness, and a new beginning as well with one another.